Let's check out some video game missions that were based on movies. What is this? Vice City. GTA games are greatly influenced by many great crime drama movies around the globe. GTA Vice City's missions publicity tour. During the mission, the player has to help a metal band and turns the vehicle that has a bomb that will explode if the car slows down. I can't remember that mission. The mission is based on Keanu Reeves' movie 1994 titled Speed. Man, damn, that movie was tight. Look, man, I play music instrument. I don't have a clue about bomb disposal. Willie, could you just suck the bomb shine out with the straw? What the hell? The bomb shine. Dang, when was Vice City? How long ago was that? Early 2000s.
100 nights testing a mattress. Head into Ashley Home Store and experience.
Fix It Felix Jr., Wreck-It Ralph, creating a full-blown movie on characters from video games. The expensive fare. This is why Disney tricked people into thinking that the game was mainly protagonist is actually from a vintage arcade game. The game Fix It Felix was built with the movie, and because of the film was released in 2012, now that's just a mission, but a whole game based on the film. Wow. Yes. Harry Potter games and Lego Harry Potter. Every main Harry Potter game is based on the books by the same name, includes the main story. You know, Harry Potter? Just kidding. Footage or chess to cinematic phases. Good mix of content based on books. Oh, yeah, I remember that scene with the chess. I've only watched it like once, though. I don't think I could ever watch it again. Yeah, this looks like real life. You can see the squares and stuff now. GTA 4 Heat. Back in the GTA 4 days, the heists were not a common feature, but rather a full-fledged, vital part of the main story. The mission sees Nico with his criminal bodies trying to rob a bank in broad daylight. The robbery is followed by an epic shootout outside the bank and is directly inspired by the 1995 crime movie titled Heat. Never seen Heat. Mission Impossible. Mission Impossible. Mission Impossible is created by the same legendary director who made Scarface, and it may be one of the best spy films ever made. This is why there's a whole game dedicated to it. While the game isn't the best thing ever, has many elements that make the movie so popular, especially with Ethan Hunt hangs from the ceiling taken directly from the film. So I'm never gonna play that game since it was trash. Keep going from friends close. Scarface, the world is yours. GTA Vice City. Many regards Vice City as one of the best Grand Theft Auto games ever, and that's because Al Pacino's Scarface directly inspires it. This is why the game's final mission is almost similar to the movie's finale, with many enemies attacking the mansion and the main protagonist fending them off. Although a more exact representation of the movie's ending in the first mission of Scarface, the world is yours. I don't think I've ever played the Scarface one, but I remember the Vice City scene, which is pretty dope. Loaded by that time with a crap ton of guns. I could just rocket launcher everyone, I think. or had one of those big Gatling guns. Call of Duty 2, Saving Private Ryan. Not the first, but certainly a notable one. Call of Duty 2 takes a lot of Saving Private Ryan. The game makes the player feel like Captain Miller, as soldiers around the area crumble to their fate. This is followed by a soldier shouting in the player's face, similar to the movie. Do they say Private Ryan? Spider-Man 2, the movie game, Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 manages to offer one of the most memorable scenes from the movie right in the game. Training sequence with Spidey fights Dr. Octavius and stops the train in the game. Also, it isn't as dramatic as in the movie, but it does the job. Remember that game? It's that good. Spider-Man game I liked a lot. Forgot there was one that was like pretty awesome. You can like play like all the enemies and I have the newer ones like that, but I don't play PlayStation, so I don't know how it is. Do what you want as long as it doesn't involve me. GTA 4: The French Connection. In GTA 4, there are some great movies and show-inspired characters. The mission of Puerto Rican connection is bit to family to the movie buffs. Here, Nico is asked to follow the train on a car and keep up with him. It's directly taken from the movie The French Connection. That both the mission and the movie names are so similar is direct indication that it's indeed based on the movie. I've never seen The French Connection. Yeah, I've never seen these like gangster movies. Traylon James, what an unpleasant surprise to come in. Oh yeah, it does look like it. Is that from the GoldenEye game? Damn, I haven't played that game forever either. Here's another example of a game closely following its movie, GoldenEye on the Nintendo 64. It's pretty much a movie based on missions following the movie's events in a close fashion. One example of this is the mission where the player has to save Natalia and kill Arumu. The escape is similar as well, with Bond using his watch to make way through the floor. Man, I've never seen that movie either. Is that sad or what? I've never seen any of these movies. Was that Deadpool? It looks like Baraka. X-Men Origins Wolverine. Hack and slash X-Men game is somewhat different from its movie counterpart. However, the game ending fight is nearly identical, with Logan fighting Deadpool on top of the reactor. I don't think I played that game either. I played this game, Bully. The Outsiders. Bully has a good amount of references from movies and books. However, its brawl in the storyline, Chapter 3, is similar to the novel Outsiders. During the mission rumble, there's an all-out brawl between the two cliques, inspired directly by the chapter with the same name. I remember this part, but I've never seen that movie. I've never seen any of these movies. I've seen this movie. Kung Fu Panda the game. Being movie-based game, Kung Fu Panda tries to reenact parts of the game as it movie. However, its ending fight cutscene is almost the same as the movie final fight, with Po initiating the Wu-Xing finger, hold on to Tai Ling, say skadoosh. That movie is dope. I want to watch that actually. Oh, I remember this part. Terminator 2. People can find another mission based on a popular movie, GTA San Andreas. The bike truck chasing from Terminator 2 is taking form in the game titled Just Business here. CJ and Big Smoke escape on a motorcycle while being simply chased by a semi-truck to the movie. Oh yeah, I remember that mission. That was tight. Butch Kitty and Sundance Kid. Red Robbery and RDR2 is a piece copy of 1916 classic Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid. Everything seems almost similar, from jumping on the train, getting to the engine, stopping the train, even the post-discussion. Huh. I tried playing that game, but it's like, it was really boring to me. But yeah, that's it. That's the end of it. Some of these are interesting, but there's a lot of these movies I never played. Or not played, but seen.